If you're an author, you've probably heard people talking about selling direct, but it might be an unknown that can feel a little intimidating or out of reach. Lots of authors not yet selling direct assume they need their own warehouse, a shipping team, loads of money for upfront costs, a crazy fancy website, and a business degree on top of it all. In reality, none of that is required if you're not ready for it. In this video, I'm going to break down what you actually need to sell your books directly to readers and how getting started is way simpler than you probably think. At its core, selling books direct really just comes down to three things: a place to sell your books, a way to take payments, and a way to deliver those books. That's it. Everything else is just optimization. So let's break down these core pieces of direct sales one at a time. First, you need a website because this is your storefront. It's where readers go to learn about you, explore your books, and actually make a purchase. If you're focused on selling direct, at a minimum, your site needs a homepage, shop page, individual book or product pages, and a clear buy now or add to cart call to action. You can build your website and store together with platforms like the Bookshelf for an all-in-one tool, or you can also explore splicing together a few options like Wix or WordPress for the website portion and Shopify or Squarespace for your store. Whichever direction you go, the key here is simple. Clarity beats complexity, so don't overthink things when designing your website and store. Next, you need a way to get paid. Most platforms make this easy with built-in integrations like Stripe or PayPal or some other payment processor. What matters most is that your checkout is secure, easy to use, and allows for common payment options like credit cards or digital wallets. Keep in mind that there will be small transaction fees included with using these systems, but that's really part of any business, and you can always decide to build those fees into your retail prices if you would like to. Now let's talk about delivery, or how your book actually gets to the reader once they've purchased it. You've got three main options here. Option one is self-fulfillment. This means you keep books at home and ship them yourself when an order is placed. This is probably the type of fulfillment authors think of the most when they consider what direct sales is, and it can absolutely be a great option, especially if you want to personalize your books or customize the delivery experience. But many authors don't always realize it's actually not the only option for selling direct. Option two is print on demand. This means your book is printed and shipped by a third-party printer like BookVault or Lulu only when someone orders it. You're likely familiar with this POD method, as that's the way that Amazon KDP works. This option is by far the easiest and most hands-off way to start selling direct. There's no inventory to keep and no upfront costs. You just add the integration to your website. And option three is third-party fulfillment. This is when a warehouse stores your books and ships them for you. That usually means you're ordering a print run with them ahead of time, and that service is keeping that run on hand to then ship out quickly when an order is placed. This tends to be a more advanced strategy for authors who are consistently selling books at a high volume, meaning there are more upfront costs involved. Now, for digital versions of your books, which are ebooks and audiobooks, delivery is a little simpler. You can either handle them manually yourself by emailing the file or download link to the reader when they purchase, or you can also use a handy integration like BookFunnel to automate the entire process for you. I'll go ahead and provide links to all those example fulfillment services I just mentioned in the description below. The bottom line is the fulfillment process can be as hands-on as you want it to be, meaning no hands-on work required at all if that's what you prefer. Now, this next item isn't necessary for starting direct sales, but it is still great to have in place when you do, and that's an email confirmation and marketing system. Reader connection like this is where direct sales really shine. When someone buys direct, you have the ability to build a relationship with them. Not only can you send them confirmations or updates about their order, but you can keep them updated on your newest releases or special offers and turn a one-time buyer into a long-term fan. So you'll want to sign up for an email platform like MailerLite or Flowdesk or any of the many that exist out there, and build an email marketing system and a way to share updates, as well as provide a way for readers to contact you if needed. Because remember, the real value here isn't just the sale, it's the connection and the long-term asset you're building. Hopefully, I've helped to unveil the reality of direct sales just a little bit. You don't need a complicated, expensive, or a time-consuming setup to get started. A simple version just includes a basic website, payment processor, print-on-demand partner or small inventory if you want to fulfill orders yourself, and an email system. That's enough to get your first sales going. From there, you can improve, expand, and optimize over time, eventually adding special editions, improving your packaging, and building better funnels. But just remember that none of that matters if you never start. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start selling direct, maybe consider this to be it. If you'd like to learn more about setting up a great direct sales system, the Bookshelf has an ultimate guide to direct sales, which I've also linked down below in the description. So be sure to check that out, and I wish you happy book selling.